3.3. Hence, calculate the value of P. Remember that the opposite sides of a rectangle are parallel. Therefore, line AD will be parallel to line BC. Parallel lines have the same gradients. We can therefore say that the gradient of line AD equals the gradient of line BC. We have been given the gradient of line AD as 2, so the gradient of BC will also equal 2. The reason will be AD is parallel to BC. In the previous question, you would have calculated the gradient of line BC as 3 over 6 minus P, or you would have calculated the gradient of BC as minus 3 over P minus 6. Let's solve for P using option number 1. In the place of our gradient, we will put 2, and that will be equal to 3 over 6 minus P. To solve for P, we will use cross multiplication. So we will have 2 bracket 6 minus P equals 3 times 1. We will multiply the 2 with the 6, which will give us 12. We will multiply the 2 with the minus P, which will give us minus 2P. And 3 times 1 is just equal to 3. We want to get this minus 2P on its own. To do that, I will minus with 12 on both sides. Therefore, I will get minus 2P equals minus 9. I want to get this P on its own, so I will divide with minus 2 on both sides. And then the value of P equals 9 over 2. Calculate the value of P using option number 2. In the place of the gradient, we will place our 2, and that will be equal to minus 3 over P minus 6. To solve for P, I will use cross multiplication. So I'll have 2 times P minus 6 equals minus 3 times 1. 2 times P is 2P. 2 times minus 6 will give me minus 12. And minus 3 times 1 will give me minus 3. We want to get this 2P on its own. To do that, I will add 12 on both sides. Therefore, 2P equals 9. I want the P on its own, so I will divide with 2 on both sides. And the value of P will be equal to 9 over 2.